Listen up. When the gods want to kill a man, they first of all make him mad. Trouble they sleep in Yanga go wake him. In the early hours of today, 13th of July 2026, a blogger was arraigned before the magistrate court amawbia, Anambra State on charges of criminal defamation and cybercrime related to false publications about the governor of Anambra State, Professor Soludo, and his family. Eike ofoegbu, the publisher of Igbo Times magazine and inews, was brought to court today over the false statements and news he posted against the governor of Anambra State, Professor Soludo, and his family. If you still remember last week, after the governor's son, Ozonna, posted a video of him vibing to a song, "All power belongs to Jesus." So after that video went viral, this very young man, Eike ofoegbu, took it upon himself to post false news and statements about the governor and his family. The first post he made was when he said that the governor, Soludo, said that he has disowned his son, Ozonna. He made 4 false posts and statements about the governor. The first one he made was this. I read exactly the way the post read. He said, "Breaking news. I will arrest anyone who calls Ozo my son. He is not my son. I disowned him many years ago and he is no longer a member of the Soludo's family." Imagine such expensive and terrible statements about the governor. That was number 1. As if that first one was not enough, this very young man, Eike ofoegbu, still went ahead and posted the second one, where he said that Ozonna said that he doesn't take advice from his father, Governor Soludo. Then the post read exactly this way. I will read. He said, "I don't take advice from my father. He was a drunkard who beats my mom when I was young. God have mercy on you." That was the second one. As if the second one was not also enough, he went ahead and posted the third one again, where he said that the governor said he ordered his son, Ozo, from Temu. Then the post read exactly this way. "I ordered Ozo from Temu. He is Chinese made, not my son." That was the third post this young man, Eike ofoegbu, made about the governor's family. He went ahead and posted the fourth one, where he said that Ozonna said that they should go ahead and organize a drinking competition between his father and the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike. The post read it this way. "Breaking news. They should organize a drinking competition between my father and Wike. I want to see something." So, those were the 4 false statements and false news this young man, Eike ofoegbu, posted about the governor of Anambra State. And I'm asking, how could you? People were making jokes, laughing with those statements. Little did this young man know that those 4 statements he used as jokes we are going to land him in a very big trouble he is into right now. How could you? Where is your sense of reasoning as an adult? Where is your conscience as a human being, and where is your sense of respect? How could you make such expensive and terrible satanic statements against such high-profile citizen of a state, the governor? Even if Professor Soludo is not a governor, such statements can never come from someone like me against my fellow human being. Talk more of such a high-profile citizen of a state. How could you? See, in as much as we are hunting for views, comments, likes, shares, and monetization on social media, let's not also forget that there is life out of social media. Social media is like a mirage, after which you face reality in real life, as the young man is facing right now. Before you post anything on social media, be mindful of what you are posting. Mind what you are posting. Mind what you are saying that so and so person said. Of course, know it that he who alleged must prove beyond every reasonable doubt in the law courts. Otherwise, you will go in for it. Let's be mindful of what we are posting. Let's be conscious of what we are posting on social media. Everything shouldn't be jokes to us. So mind what you do on this internet space, because they shall be used against you, both in the court of law and otherwise. If you were Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, would you have let this slide that way? Because I've been seeing some people's comments saying that the governor thinks he will remain in power forever. See, let us call a spade and call evil evil. If it were you, would you let this slide? This is not issue of being governor or not being governor. I myself will never let this slide, but all we are saying and all we are doing is pleading with the governor to find a place in his heart to tamper justice with mercy. But truth be told, this young man went too far, more than extreme. So let's call evil evil. It's too bad. This goes out to every one of us out there. Before you post anything on social media about someone, please make sure you investigate, find out the truth. And when someone posts anything on his page, before you go ahead and share it, or before you go ahead and copy and paste, make sure you verify very well. Now, the young man has been remanded in Correctional Center, Awka, until 27th of this July 2026, when the case will be revisited again. So let's be conscious of what let's be mindful of what we are posting on social media, please. Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, please, sir, His Excellency, please find a place in your heart to tamper this justice with mercy. The young man has sinned. Please